Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick Unsworth here, and welcome to Video Marketing A to Z with Maria Andros. And my name is Nick Unsworth, and I'll kind of be your host here for today. So I'm just really excited to be here with you guys and be sharing this content. And I'm going to just give a quick little introduction and share a little bit of a story about how this kind of all came together. So, I've got a company called Life on Fire, and I've been doing Facebook marketing and online marketing for a little over 4 years, and it's been an absolute blessing. And work with lots and lots of clients, and things have been great. So we do a ton with Facebook advertising, and I've been seeing all the success that Maria Andros has had for herself and for her clients. And she's getting, companies ranked on the first page of Google, and they're getting literally tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars of value based on being ranked in those spots based on how much it would cost to advertise to get that amount of traffic. And so I was like, hey, Maria, we ended up becoming good friends out here in San Diego. And I was like, I really wanted to expand past just Facebook advertising and add another kind of prong to my marketing approach. And so we started kind of working together, and I just love her energy, and I love how big of a heart she has and how amazing her content is. So I'm very, very thrilled to introduce and announce Maria Andros, who is recognized as one of literally the leading experts for online video and marketing, and was named the top 30 female internet entrepreneurs. She's the creator of the Video Conversion Formula, which is her main flagship program, and she's done over $1 million of revenue. She's got over 60,000 followers on Twitter, and she's just an absolute phenomenal entrepreneur. So, Maria, I'm so glad to have you here, and welcome to the call.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Wow, I'm so excited to be here, and it's just an honor. Every time I get invited to do something as big as this, it's really would never have happened if it wasn't for video. So stay tuned. This is really for you. We're going to explain, kind of what's possible for you and how to really, get ranked on first page of Google and how to really attract more customers that actually chase you and call you instead of you calling them. What would it look like for you if you became the one that was like the hunted and not the hunter anymore? It's a completely based attraction model, and I'm so honored to be here. Nick is a good friend, a great leader in our community, and he is just really doing big things. So we decided to partner up and really solve a problem that we see too many people facing. There are talented entrepreneurs with blessings and talents and gifts, and they don't know how to get started with video. They feel overwhelmed by it. They're like, oh my gosh, I know I should be doing video. I see video everywhere, but I still don't have it all set up. I don't have my funnel. And so today we want to solve that problem for you and come along this journey and let this be the game changer for you. And what we're really going to be talking about is the four pillars of video marketing success and the four types of video that you absolutely must have to really have success and to really increase your sales, your profits, your size of your email list, and to start generating income now. So that's what we're going to do. I'm excited, and again, so honored to do this with Nick. Nick and I shot this in beautiful San Diego. We had a good time shooting this, didn't we? That was
Oh
just
my
like a
God, it
fun
was
moment. It really
so much
inspired us.
fun. It was amazing.
So it's my honor and privilege again to be here with my partner Nick Unsworth and just really want to bring the value. You're here. Your time is valuable. We want to really bring it and raise the bar and raise even your expectations. So let us know how we're doing.
And,
So
and,
what
and
you're going to
Maria,
learn in
real
this.
quick,
Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to jump in. We've got a whole bunch of folks that are saying hello. We've got Patrick out in Manchester, the UK, Teresa, Gail,
Yay!
Mike, Peter, and John, and so I just want to take a quick minute and just if you guys were to just go to the chat box and then just type in where you're calling in from, and then maybe also just type in what your title is, so we'll kind of get an idea of what it is that you do for work, and we'll be able to see that and kind of cater to that as we go. But just type in the chat box, and every once in a while, myself or Maria, we might ask you to put some feedback in the chat box as we go through this too. So awesome, we've got a full house here today. Lots of people from, wow, we've got quite a few folks out in San Diego, we've got Idaho, we've got Newport Beach, we've got Ireland in the house, Texas, Ecuador. Awesome. Well, welcome. Israel. Cool. Well, very nice to have you guys here. Okay, cool. Back to you, Maria.
All right. Well, welcome everyone, and really happy to be here with you. And we have a lot to cover. So, again, what you're going to learn in this webinar, in this training, is really how to use simple video. Okay, simple. It's a simple formula to attract more ideal clients so you can make more money without spending money on expensive advertising. How many of you are basically not spending money on AdWords right now and you're not spending money on advertising? You can let us know. And if you're not, then I'm not sure, how you're going to get leads. That was a challenge that I had. I'm going to share my story with you. So what we really want to expose on this training is how you can stop being the best kept secret. You can't get your message out to the masses and monetize, make a lot of money with video unless you're seen. So we want to help you to stop the frustrations that you're not, leaving leads behind. You're actually having new traffic coming to your website, and you can really stop wasting time with old school marketing strategies that don't work anymore. They don't convert as well as they used to. Video is the future. There is no need to sell you on video. Video is where it's at. So really, this is for you if you're a small business owner, if you're a coach, if you're a speaker, if you're a holistic practitioner, if you're a social media consultant, a network marketer, and anyone who's really, really wanting to leave the status quo and live a rich life of choice and not by chance. Okay, this means you want to have big money in your bank account, and you also want to make a big impact and difference. This is really for visionary leaders who want to get their message out to the masses. And this is kind of my story. I was a makeup artist in Canada for almost 10 years. I've struggled with an anxiety disorder, so making videos was terrifying. It just really freaked me out, but I knew that I didn't have traffic coming to my website, and I was just working in this, job that I hated, and this boss from hell, and I made a decision that I had to find a way out. I felt that my life was Groundhog Day. Every day I would wake up, there was not enough time in a day. I was always tired. And I just was like, why is it so gloomy? Like I just didn't feel happy. And so I was basically searching for a solution. I wanted to start my own online business, and I didn't have a product. I didn't have an email list. I was a complete beginner with no technical background. I had no clients. And not being technical is a key point here. I really wasn't. So if you're not technical, there's a lot for you here. I was an affiliate, and I just decided I needed to find a way to drive traffic to this new affiliate venture that I had joined up for. I spent $2,000 on my credit card. I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but I had 2 visitors coming to my website a day, and I knew that was not going to cut it. So for those of you who are wanting to make an extra $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, or hit your first 100,000 a year or 250,000, or for those of you who are ambitious, you want to hit your first 7 figures, you need traffic. You need qualified traffic. This is not about teaching you how to get traffic that doesn't even want to hear from you. I want to show you today how to get qualified traffic and how to change this. So for me, I had a problem. I knew that I couldn't afford to spend money on expensive advertising. And plus, I didn't even know how to gamble with that game. I didn't know how to do Google AdWords. That was not in my reality. And up until this day, we just recently started advertising for the first time in 6.5 years. And that was actually with Nick with Facebook ads. So I'm telling you that it wasn't pretty. I was very, very anxious to do videos. I was scared to put myself out there. I didn't feel ready, and that my content was going to be as good as the gurus. That was my story. So right now, if you can relate to that, and you have a story going on why you haven't made videos yet, YET, then this might be something that you might, be able to really just, understand. You might be going through this. So I didn't feel I was ready. I was like, how am I going to do this? And again, I noticed that YouTube, no one was doing videos like this at the time. Again, that's why I'm really proud that we are, there's a lot of so-called video experts now, but we've been doing this for almost 7 years. I like to just say we're proud to be pioneers that are, empowering other visionary leaders to get their message out. But I had to start from scratch. This is one of my first videos. As you can tell, it doesn't look fancy. I had a migraine headache. I just had to put myself out there. There was no fancy, fancy effects, nothing. But what I did was I built a following. This video had 350,000 views, and I'm going to show you about that also later. So the best decision that one of the best decisions I made next to marrying my beautiful new husband and amazing soulmate. We just got married a little over 3 weeks ago. So was to put myself on camera, to make the decision, to have the courage to start marketing with video. I'm looking around, I'm in my office, we've got these high ceilings, I'm living in my dream home in San Diego, it's almost 4,000 square feet, none of this would have happened if I hadn't put myself out there. Again, I didn't start off perfect. My videos were very amateur. I had a non-digital camera. It's not about the equipment or the technical stuff. It's about the connection. If you're not seeing conversions right now on your videos, you're missing connection. We can fix this. I can help you solve this. This is what we teach. It's what we're the best in the world at, is helping you to reach your audience, connect with them faster, and get them to pull out their credit cards and buy from you and really do good work with you. So we've been able to reach over 1 million views with our videos. I still can't believe it. That was one of my dreams and goals. We were honored to be voted one of the top 30, female entrepreneurs online. What a blessing. We've done over 1 million in sales. I was recently invited to speak on one of my original mentors' stage, Tony Robbins. What a dream come true, because I had a fear of public speaking. I had an anxiety disorder, total fear. So video, if you know that, in your heart, you're feeling like, holy cow, in your gut, video, there's something for you. I want you to listen to it, because what you resist the most, like what you're resisting right now, maybe it's either selling from the phone or making videos. That's actually where your money is. Maybe it's speaking from stage, which is similar to video. So what you're resisting the most is actually where your biggest breakthrough is, and that's where the money is. Okay, it's counterintuitive. So again, none of this positioning. I've been invited to speak on the top stages. I'm constantly having interview requests, and we have to kind of just really kind of pick and choose who we want to associate with and who we can really serve. So it's just been, again, a total dream come true, but I had to do it afraid. I had to do it when I was nervous. I just had to take action, because that was what needed to happen. So I launched my very first program, the Social Media Traffic Blueprint, back in 2009. I made a goal that I didn't know if one person was going to join or 1,000 people were going to join. It was $2,500, showing you how to use social media to make more money and attract your ideal clients and get more traffic. We sold it out. We had 100 new clients join us, $250,000 in sales in 2 weeks just from video. And these were not fancy schmancy videos either. I did spend some money on the sales, the opt-in video. It was about $1,200, but nice return. From 1,200 to 250,000. Would that be worth it to you? So how many of you have heard the term, if a picture is worth 1,000 words? Picture's worth 1,000 words. All right, in the chat. Well, I'm here to tell you today that your video is worth 1,000,000. I can tell you this because we've done it. We've helped our clients to do it. It's just, if you really want to make big things happen and you want your business to survive and to really thrive in this economy, no matter what's happening outside of you, video is the fastest way to get there, period. Video is visual. It addresses all the senses. People can see you. They can feel what you're saying. They can, hear you. It's subliminally and subconsciously, we're programmed from a young age that if you are on TV, you are seen as an instant celebrity. So that's where, that's kind of the bonus, that you get massive positioning. If you want to grow your brand, this is the fastest way to, again, be seen as a guru. And the good thing is this, you don't have to be perfect. Your videos don't have to be perfect, because again, you don't even need to be a guru right now to make a lot of money with video. It's actually better if you're not, because perfection causes disconnection. I want you to write that down. Perfection causes disconnection. So if you're trying to be perfect in your marketing right now, that's why you're not seeing conversions. People don't want perfect. How many mistakes did we make in our video series that people were raving about with the comments, Nick? Can you remember?
Yeah, there's just a lot of folks that are just saying that they're fired up to be here and they're just loving your story, and congrats, on your wedding and everything. So it's awesome. It's great.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Well,
it is so crazy and inspirational. I think it's like, when you're a good person, good things happen to you. And it was just so much fun meeting your husband and, hanging out with you guys. And it literally is inspiring. It's like, oh my God, that's why I'm not, I'm holding out. That's why I'm not settling, because you should see these two together. It is like the perfect match ever. It's just crazy to see people kind of meet their soulmates. And I'm just so happy for it. It's awesome.
thank you, Nick. Thank you. But yeah, it really, what video did is, how many of you are into personal development and transformation, and you really believe in developing yourself and becoming your best self? Let us know. So, okay, I see that. Yes, yes. Okay. So video is the fastest form of personal development. Not only does it grow your business, it changes you. you become that leader. Your communication improves. I wasn't able to communicate this way. I wasn't able to make videos that would have people take that action and want to change their life. That wasn't it. It just takes some time. So when you're seen as an expert, which is what video provides, your marketing yourself becomes easier. Building your list and your fan base becomes easier. Really growing your business, or even starting your business, if you're just you have an idea right now and you're just trying to develop it, that becomes easier. Selling your first products really becomes easier. And really positioning yourself as that leader online becomes easier, because you've got so much reach. You don't know if your video is going to go viral, but I'm here to tell you, you don't need a lot of views to make a lot of money. And we're going to talk about that. We actually have a special case study, really wonderful, extraordinary woman who's going to come on and share her story about what she's been able to do. So I just want you to imagine for a moment reaching tens of thousands of people all around the world, potentially even hundreds of thousands. Okay, a lot of my clients have exceeded my views. They've had 2.5 million views. Imagine creating, launching, and filling up your programs instead of trading your time selling one-to-one, one-on-one coaching calls. You know how long that takes. It's draining. So, and imagine uploading a video and quickly making thousands of dollars online by, again, simply clicking the upload button. What would that be like for you? So these are the hard stats. 90% of all web traffic will be video. And this is by 2016, soon, Robert Kinke from YouTube Real SEO shared this. And this is what I really want you to know. Your prospects are 54% more likely to buy from you after they've watched a video. Okay, so not just reading your blog or an audio, we're talking video, because they've seen you. It pre-qualifies people faster than anything else. So it's easier than ever to make professional looking videos without spending money on thousands of dollars on production. How many of you have a smartphone, an iPhone, a computer, or even just a camera right now? What you don't realize is that tool is it's literally your gold mine. But you've got to recognize the tool, okay? It's a tool. So video, a lot of people think that, oh, okay, we're known for video marketing, but what I really teach differently is the strategy. I'm not just going to teach you how to upload a YouTube video. That's not going to make a difference. I want to show you how to connect and convert new clients, which is going to grow your brand and grow your business. So you can do this. You can have really great looking sound. You can get set up for very inexpensive. The lighting has gone down. The quality of the cameras with DSLR cameras have gone up. You can get HD quality cameras for less than $200 now. The sky's the limit. So don't let technology take you out. Don't let that story keep you stuck, because that story is not even true. Okay, you have potential, you have gifts, and you have talent. You just have to have the courage. Your first one, you might feel uncomfortable, but they get easier each time you do it. Okay. All right. So we're rocking and rolling. So again, as you can see, video is growing. Look, 2014, we're at 77.4. Holy cow, that's a lot of millions of people. And then by 2015, it's going up to 93. It's growing, growing, growing. So it's time for you to claim your stake, claim your wealth, and claim your positioning as that leader that you are, that expert that you want to be seen as in your industry. So again, like I said, here's the deal. You can't make money and be the best kept secret. If you're the 20 millionth website for your keyword right now, no one's going to find you. No one looks past page one. And I'm going to show you some simple techniques today that you can go use right away to start driving some traffic. How many of you are interested in that? Okay. So you need to have an email list of qualified prospects that see your offer. If you are not seen, it doesn't matter how good your transformation is, no one's going to find you. So I want to help you solve this. I had the same problem back in 2007. I found this formula. I have a copy-paste formula that I teach my clients and at my live events, where I literally show you how to copy and paste and get on front page of Google. And I'm going to talk about how to do that with headlines, and I'll show you, the strategies for that in a bit. So, and again, for those of you who know that you kind of need to start going with video, and you're kind of ready to kind of take that next step and put yourself out there and really be that hero for yourself, or heroine, we'll show you, those of you who are ready, how to do that, and we'll go deeper with that and give you an opportunity there. So video is not optional anymore. And this is why you actually need to have a video marketing funnel. I want to show you how to have a video marketing funnel that makes you money. It's not just one video on YouTube. That is not how this works. You need to have a series of simple, short, 2 to 12-minute videos, sometimes a little bit longer if it's a sales page, okay, to drive your traffic through. And I want to show you how to not be salesy. I'm going to show you how to really add a ton of value and have people fall in love with you. So video helps you to brand yourself and to bring in new leads and sales, and most importantly, profit. It really positions you as the go-to expert, as you're building your email list. And again, your prospects are ready to go, credit card in hand, in as fast as 2 minutes. We've had client after client after client who have had so many clients come in from, hey, I saw your video on YouTube, or I saw you on the search engines, I found your video, I watched the video. And so that's what we're going to show you how to do. And also, you're going to be able to attract higher paying clients. So for those of you who are consultants, or you just don't want to charge $100 an hour, you want to be charging $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $75,000, $100,000. That's what's possible when you actually do the formula correctly and pre-qualify your people. All right. So what is a video marketing funnel? So a video marketing funnel is, again, simply a way to market your programs and services to a global audience. Because video has so much reach, we're able to reach more people, and you're able to, again, get in front of more people. So it helps you to gain incredible momentum without spending money on expensive advertising. Now, there are 4 types of video that you have to make money. I want you to write these down. First is your positioning videos, okay? And I'll talk about that. 2 are your profit videos. 3 are your proof videos. And 4 are your product videos. So for those of you who are wanting to create your own product, you don't even need to have DVDs and actually physically mail them anymore. You can actually create a digital program where it's in a membership site, which I'll show you. It's very simple to do. And you could actually be selling those programs and have people coming in even while you sleep. If your sales page is up and you've taken people through your funnel, I have clients who join me at all hours of the night from Japan, from Israel, from UK, from Australia, from Canada, from the US. So we're going to talk about these types of videos and why they're so important. And I'm going to break it down with simple, easy to understand kind of concepts. And then we're going to also we decided to do some Q&A after. So for those of you, just stick with us. If you have a question, we are going to be able to answer those for you. All right, so how-to videos will make you rich. How-to videos are really your positioning videos, because what they do is they position you as an expert. They're list building. So what you do is you upload your how-to videos, you take them back to your video squeeze page, which I'll show you what that is. So we're capturing someone's name and email address. I'll show you how to do that. They're brand building. I want to talk to you about Brian Williams. Brian Williams is one of my clients. He's just an awesome, extraordinary man, and he followed the formula to a T. He was living in Las Vegas, Nevada with his 4 children, and he, again, needed to find a way to get in front of his ideal clients. We've had a relationship for many years now. He's been my client with me for years. He's at almost every one of my live events, and he's just done the work. And so his story is extraordinary. He didn't feel confident on camera. He's like, look, if I'm bald and I have glasses and my, even the wall behind me, it was white, but the camera lighting was so bad. It was, yellow back then. It looked yellow. If I can do it, then anyone can. He followed the formula that I'm going to show you. He did the how-to video. He ended up positioning his video on page 1 of Google, and he got the attention of the company that he was targeting. So he was kind of a consultant. So for those of you who are consultants, imagine getting in front of your ideal corporations and companies. Are like, well, how did they beat us out? We're spending money on advertising. So they got in touch, and he signed a $70,000 contract. So he did that in less than 30 days. So that was huge. He's gone on to speak on the top stages. He's got so much positioning power right now with his videos. So it's just incredible to see how far he's come. And how-to videos, the reason how-to videos work is because what are you typing into Google at 4 a.m. or whenever you're looking for something? What do you type in? If you want to get rid of something or find more of something, you type in how-to. Okay, so the second type of videos that, again, you want to have this in your marketing funnel. If you want to launch your own product, you can do a video product launch where you can just do a simple video 1, 2, 3, and then video 4. the first video is your video squeeze page, which I'm going to show you. So this is an example. Nick and I did a free video series. We had a ton of comments. It's been pretty awesome to see everyone's comments. And we just shot this in beautiful San Diego at my home. And again, we have offered a ton of value, and this is how you can just educate your potential clients before even asking for the sale. You want people to think that if the free stuff is this good, imagine how good the paid stuff is. And I learned this from one of my very good friends and original mentors, Evan Pagan. So a video product launch or a funnel. This you could also do video 1, 2, 3, and if you don't have a product yet, you could take someone to a strategy session on video 4. Say, hey, I would like to offer a complimentary strategy session. Let's get on the phone, and that's how you can really close more clients. All right, so this is your type of your video product videos. These are how you can actually create a product and upload it into a simple membership site, which won't cost you a lot of money, and you can literally start selling your services and just creating simple videos inside of your membership site. It could be anywhere from screen capture videos to on-camera videos, a little bit of mixture. The sky's the limit. This is one of my clients, Michelle Stewart. She lives in Scotland, and she lives there with her son and her husband, and she was just getting started with me years ago. She was in one of my first programs called Triple Your Traffic, and she did not even have a website. She didn't have a product. She had nothing. She just had her YouTube channel. She signed up for a free YouTube channel, and she started doing how-to videos with the formula. It's crazy what's happened for her. She's gone on to she launched her, again, she's had almost 1 million video views now. She launched her first program. She has over, holy cow, she has over 500 new clients in over 30 countries. She launched her program twice now. I'm not sure if she's launching again, but her husband had a great time as they were refreshing the PayPal button. She made $20,000 in one day from her launch. She's gotten massive positioning. Her original mentors are now asking her to come teach. She teaches how to do the bow drawn drum, which is like this really unique niche. So it's like if you have a small niche right now, perfect. If you don't, this works for all niches, whether you're in real estate, whether you're, a makeup artist, whether you're, it works for everything. So that's really, really cool. All right, so next we're going to move on to your video blog. So you can do a video blog, and that's a great way to build up backlinks for your website. This is a great way to get your Alexa traffic rankings up. A lot of our clients share with us that once they get started with the formula, they literally see their Alexa ranking shoot up like super, super high. We've seen like 1 million plus increase. Like our websites are in the top, 25,000 in the entire US, and under 100,000, the top 100,000 in the world. So it's really a ton of traffic without spending money on advertising. So a video blog is how you can create those how-to videos. So what you do is you upload them to YouTube, and then you come back and you put it on your blog. So that actually gives you, if you start getting some comments and likes, Google will really reward you for that, and they're going to put you higher up on the front page, because Google wants to make their customers happy as much as you do. So Google actually bought out YouTube back in 2006, and that's why they favor video, and they favor video in the search engine. So a simple blog is a great way to pre-qualify people. What I recommend for you is this: if you don't have a squeeze page yet, which I'm going to talk to you, you want to absolutely have a video squeeze page, and you also want to have your own, say mariaandros.com, your own branded website. These websites don't convert as high as, say, a squeeze page. Squeeze pages convert a lot higher, but what we do, we see such a high conversion with our websites because of the branding and the positioning with the how-to videos and just adding a ton of value. So people will kind of check you out with your personality website, but then what they'll do is you want to generate leads to your squeeze page, because you can see up to 60% conversions, which is what I'm going to show you today. All right, so this is, you can also have your YouTube channel. Again, Michelle Stewart she was just driving traffic to building up subscribers because she didn't know what she was doing yet, but she built up such a following that when she was ready to launch, people bought it. They were like, we know this, they know you, they trust you. It's the fastest way to build up rapport. This is one of my Diamond Mastermind clients, Camden Hope. She's a beautiful beautiful, inspirational leader. She has been with me we're going to year 2 now, and it's incredible. This is her YouTube channel. She's just been following the formula. She's been doing how-to videos, and I think her list, I'm actually going to bring out Camden to let her share kind of what's opened up for her since she started kind of putting herself out there with video. Because again, you might see, oh, Maria, it's easy for you, but will this work for me? So I want to bring out Camden right now and just let her kind of share just her experience. And she's just an ordinary person that has extraordinary results, but she's just like you. She's just taken action. She's done the work. She continues to do the work, and her fruits of her labor are really showing. So why don't we bring out Camden right now? She is just moved to beautiful Sausalito, California, and she's going to be here to share with you. So Camden, welcome.
Thank you, Maria.
How are
Thank you,
you
everybody.
today?
I'm doing awesome. It's incredible. I'm looking out at the bay right now. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a great day to be alive.
It is. Thank you for being here, and I'd love for you just to share your own unique experience. Because again, a lot of people think, oh, Maria, it's easy for you, but I really, it's you got started with me when you had, no videos, and I just want to share kind of what was life like before, what happened, when you started using the videos, what was it like, and where are you now, if you don't mind
Mhm.
sharing that.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Well, when I met you, gosh, it's been maybe a year and a half now, which is not that long, and yet I feel like I've done so much in that time period. I was really spread thin. I was in network marketing, I was a yoga teacher, I was a life coach, and I was actually broke. I was doing all these things, but nothing was coming together. And I went to an event, and you were one woman out of 14 speakers at this event, and I had an instant connection with you. Actually started crying and met you in the back of the room, and I knew this was my next step, and I absolutely had no idea how to make a video or how to get started. And once we got started, I had strategy, I had tips, and it was really just taking that leap and going for it. And since we've been working together, I have a YouTube channel, as you can see here. I have almost 100 videos. I had my first online program launch and sell out in my first year of working with you. That was incredible. It was an amazing experience connecting with clients all over. I increased my list by 500%. One of the big things that you mentioned earlier was attracting higher paying clients. I went from $100 an hour to making 5 figures with each client, and
Okay,
that was huge.
can I just stop you there? You went from $100 an hour, because I can, how many of you are charging by the hour and you're afraid to make a high ticket offer? You went from $100 an hour to 5 figure clients. What's the most that you've
Yes.
charged and someone's paid you for?
The most that I've charged is 23,000. And that's for my, yes, that's the most I've charged right now, and it feels great. And
Woohoo!
you know, I know. I feel terrific. And the thing is too is that, we all have that value. It was just really kind of saying, okay, I'm going to own this, and I've got the vehicle now to reach out to more clients, and I'm stepping up how I'm serving my clients, and now I've got the strategy to do it too.
That is so awesome. Well, I'd love for you to share kind of what your experience has been with like the how-to videos, and then kind of sharing. I know you're constantly emailing me and texting me with all your page one of Google. So why don't you share a little bit about that?
Sure. I have 30 plus videos now on the front page of Google. I think my biggest coup was #1 out of 259 million, with Tony Robbins being fourth down. And I just was like, I looked one day, I said, oh my gosh, and I sent that to you. So that was really exciting, and I've gotten so much exposure and, again, free advertising from those how-to videos that, it's just great to be able to have that platform as being an expert out there. I've gotten speaking engagements. I have a new speaking engagement coming up in January I'm excited about. So I have my first event. Everything just, not that it came easy. I mean, it was just continuing to take the leap. But once I had the information, it was like, oh, I can totally do this. So we're going into our second year, and my company, Radiance Enterprises, is really expanding, and I'm just super excited about what we're going to continue to do. So It's been
So
awesome.
can you share, you were making how much before we got started, and then what were your kind of income results, or what did you see for your, your sales and stuff like that with your clients?
You know, my high every month was probably close to $1,500, and it was just very sporadic. It wasn't consistent at all. And then starting to move into five-figure conversations and clients, and I had a six-figure year last year. And that has just changed our life. It's changed my confidence level. It's changed how I put myself out there in my business. It's changed how I work with my clients. It's up leveled everything to a whole new place of being able to serve.
That is awesome. And was it, easy to make the first one? Tell us, what it was like using the formula, like, because, 'cause you sent me that first one where, I still
Mhm.
have it.
So the first video, I kept thinking, honestly, I was like, because I had watched your videos and I had watched Oprah, and I thought, how do these people connect? I was used to connecting in a yoga class and in person, but how can I truly connect? And I think that's something that I've really learned with you along the way. Just like you said, you guys are the experts in connection. And that first video, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was okay not to have perfection, because I can totally look back now and I can see how much I've grown in my videos and grown as a person. And I just say, you just got to start, because if you don't start, how are you ever going to evolve? How are you ever going to see any results at all? So it's just really doing it and putting yourself out there. And I do remember one blog that I did 42 takes, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. I just got to go for it. And I did it. So it was wonderful.
Well, congratulations on, you had that goal, $100,000 in a year. We did it in less than a year. I'm so proud of you. I think you have a beautiful message. Your family is gorgeous. What is life like with your family now? And, what do you guys, again, if someone was just kind of, again, really thinking of taking the leap of faith, but they're still kind of like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? What would you recommend?
I always say where you're willing, the answer is going to show up. My whole life has changed. We've moved from Boulder to Sausalito. We have this incredible home. I feel that I am a more present mom. I'm a better wife. I'm more clear and certain of where I want to go in my life and what I can offer to help my clients as well. I just say every part of you is going to grow if you continue to say yes to yourself. And it's just taking that leap and just doing it.
Awesome. Well, I just want to thank you for your generosity with your time and for being here just to show people what's possible, because, it's just sad when I see so many talented people who could be so farther ahead. So we're taking a stand, especially for this year in 2014. I just want to acknowledge you for all the courage, all the work that you've done. It's showing off, and it's just going to get bigger. So I just want to celebrate that, and I want to encourage you to keep going and just keep sharing your gifts. And I really want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being my client. Thank you for being a friend. I'm just so thankful for you.
Thank you so much, Maria, and I'm just so grateful too. And I know you always say this, together we get better, and it's so true. So when you reach out and take someone's hand to go along the journey, whatever you learn from that person is going to take you further than when you started. So thank you. I'm really grateful.
Thank you, Camden. All
Mhm.
right. So that is, again, another example of using YouTube, because again, YouTube is it's the number three website in the entire world. So now I want to talk to you about your video sales page. Your video sales page, for those of you who don't have the money to invest in an expensive copywriter, we've spent anywhere from ten to $15,000 plus, up to, $24,000 in a year for, just a copywriter. This video that I actually have here, um, generated, a six-figure. It's just incredible. So you can literally create a sales page, and there's a really great platform now for those of you who've seen. It's called Lead Pages, and you can build you could build a sales page video like this in about 5 minutes, guys. So there is a formula for this. I actually do break down this in the program, where I talk about how to create a really high converting sales page to bring in new clients. But you can get set up with Lead Pages. if you're not sure how to set up a website, you can literally have, there's programs that can support you now. You don't need to have all these fancy web programmers. You can get set up right away and you can start selling. So a video sales page is very powerful. It definitely, again, you've seen those multi-million-dollar product launches. We've launched all of our programs with video, and so that's another option for you. Okay, so again, now using video testimonials. Video testimonials are very important if you want to build social proof. So if you don't have any testimonials right now, or even if you just have written testimonials, I highly recommend that you reach out to your clients or to people that you've maybe helped to get a video testimonial. Because what that will do is it'll show you that, okay, it's not just working, for this person, but this person has clients. It actually shows you, positions you that you have clients, and it shows other people that, oh my gosh, it's not just working for one person, it's working for multiple people. So I have, so many testimonials. We're just humbly grateful for every testimonial that comes in, and we're just growing and growing, and there'll be much more to come from our next generation of experts that we're grooming. But video testimonials are powerful, and you can either do this, again, with a short one individual testimonial. You can edit it and make it short, or you can create a reel. This is a reel that we have where we just put some music to it. We showcased all of our clients. And what this does, it's a win-win, because it showcases your clients, it helps them to get exposure, and it also helps you to have social proof. So how to triple your traffic. Are you guys ready to learn how to triple your traffic? And this is, again, without spending money on advertising. So step one is we need to set up your video squeeze page. And what we want to aim for is a 34 to 50+% conversion. So you will know what your conversion is with your autoresponder. Most websites convert at either 3% or 12% if you're lucky. What would it look like if 34 to 50 people, each time they come to your website, opt in and give you their name and email? That's going to be so much more potential to market and build a relationship with your ideal clients. This is a six-figure website video. This is my videoconversionformula.com website, and it's a simple headline. As you can see, there's an opt-in box, and that's pretty much it. Headline video. It's about less than 3 minutes long. I recommend keeping your squeeze page video 2 to 3 minutes max. Okay, very, very short and precise, because the longer you go on and on and on, you lose them. And there's really a deliberate sense that you need to have in this video specifically. All your other videos don't have to be scripted, but again, we have seen our clients have had a lot of results just following the formula. It's easier than just kind of winging it. And they just, again, they're building their list. Camden, it's grown by 500%. Michelle Stewart, 500 clients. So again, it's really, really impactful to have a video squeeze page. So what you want to look at is, for your squeeze page, you want to have a powerful headline that converts. And that's really critical. So you can actually split test this and take a look. You might change your headline and see a difference of 12%, 20% in your conversion. So pay attention to your headline. It's almost like the tabloids. You want to look for headlines that really get attention. So discover the secrets, the biggest mistakes, anything like that. You want to pick an autoresponder, something like Aweber, or we use Infusionsoft, but again, you don't have to start there. You want to start off, Aweber is a great way to go. And again, it's a 2-minute video that offers a free gift. So there's nothing you're selling on this video. You need to start thinking, again, we offer, a video squeeze page script to show you how to do this specifically, but you want to start thinking, do you have enough what's in it for me in your marketing right now? You need to start thinking of, what is the ideal client looking for? What are they trying to fix or solve? And you've got to use that in your languaging. Okay, so it's almost like you've got to think about this. You've got to spend some time on this, because if you want to be a great marketer and really be at mastery, it'll take putting in that time. That's what I've done. Nick and I have put in the time. We invest. I spend up to $200,000 a year plus on my business and my coaching. I am a product of the product. I do not want to do anything on my own, because why would I try to wing it and just test something that is not proven? I always want to follow something that works, or that's someone that's gone before me. So you need to have enough what's in it for me. And what will they get when they opt in? What are you going to give them? And what you want to do in your squeeze page is, who are you? Who do you help? And how can you help solve their problem? Okay, very, 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 very important. You want to, again, build up your credibility. And this is kind of the biggest video SEO mistakes that I see. Most marketers film their video, but they completely blow it by not optimizing it. They completely spend all this time, but they don't know how to get on page one of Google. They don't know how to optimize. So we're going to talk about that today. I really wanted to bring, I've done, many different presentations, different, when I spoke at Tony's, when I, I do different, I'm invited to speak in front of friends, but I wanted to bring you something different today. Whether this is your first time with me or this is your 10th or 100th time, I'm going to be bringing you, I've really brought in a very advanced type of message today because I really want to make a difference for you, okay? And I honor Nick, so I wanted to, we want to do more good business together. So let's turn on the traffic. So you want to think of what is your market searching for. I want you to think how to. Now, a short tail keyword is migraine headache. A long tail is how to get rid of a migraine headache naturally with EFT. What long tail keyword phrases can you own? And spending time on this is a gold mine. You'll have a huge SEO advantage, okay? Now, I want you to just show you that, again, Google loves to put video on page one of Google. So this is page one for, look, July 30th, 2007. We've been on page one since then. So not only do you get to page one, you stay on page one. We've got longevity. This works even with all the algorithms. You know how many times Google changes everything? Every month or something. This has been going on since 2007, guys. Okay, that's why I can proudly say that we get video. We are pioneers of this. We know. I've had to do it. I've been in the trenches. I've had to try things, and I want to save you time and making mistakes that are costly. I want to save you time, energy, and money. So this is page one. As you can see, I've got how to get rid of a migraine headache using EFT. This has 350,000 views. Okay, so I want you to ask yourself, what would 350,000 views on one video be worth to you? Well, I did the math, and I want you to be very conservative. I was sharing this with Nick. This keyword, if we were paying for this traffic, I went into Google Planner and I looked for the traffic estimation. It's about $2 and 70 something cents a click. So I multiplied that by 350,000 views. Again, it's all about the qualified views. This would have been worth $1,024,441.12 in free traffic. Our competitors who are in the migraine niche, and those keywords are actually up to $20 per click. So I went on the low side just to show you conservative. I want to show you, again, a conservative model. So again, what I want to show you today is the Google, there's a keyword tool. It's actually changed now to Keyword Planner. Write down Keyword Planner. And you can go here to look for your keywords. Now, we were looking for one of our clients, Rochelle Bachuras. She's actually page one. I want to show you that next. But she wanted to target green architects. As you can tell, it's a medium search volume. A lot of people are searching. It's a competitive term. People are bidding $3.72 per click on this keyword. Okay, so Rochelle did the work. She followed the formula. They've had 14,934 views to this video. So you want to take a look at what are people looking for, especially at 4 a.m. It's the 4 a.m. question. What are they looking for? How to find a green architect, okay? That's what they're looking for. So this keyword is worth $3.72 per click on the low end. This actually goes up to $30 per click, and I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to be conservative. I'm not going to make you hypey promises. I'm not going to promise you you're going to be page one out of 250 million or 230 million like Camden just said, or Rochelle, who's been page one out of 71 million to 300 million. But I can tell you, you will get page one for a lot of your keywords if you do the work. Okay, it's just amazing to see what happens. This keyword for this specific keyword is worth $55,554.48 of free traffic for Rochelle, my client, without expensive advertising. Now, these contracts, they're a green architect company, so their contracts are worth $100,000 per contract click. Plus, they have grown. They're the top architect firm in the OC right now. Their business tripled. They went up by 300%, and that was an old testimonial that she gave me on my stage. So what would this be worth to you in your business? Okay, now this is one video. They have 100 videos. Imagine how much the other ones are doing. Do you see how here this keyword term, green architect, goes up to $30? I only gave you a $3 per click estimate. If we times that, that would be $30 times 15,000. That's almost $500,000 in free traffic. Advertising is expensive. You will have to spend 10 to 12 to $15,000 a month to really start seeing some results. Not guaranteeing you that you're going to make any sales either. Okay. So this is your gold mine. I want you to pick a how-to long tail keyword that you want to target, and I want you to put brackets, stars, or quotations around your headline. Okay, that's one of my advanced tips. I go deeper into the formula with the program. I have a short amount of time today. I'm talking fast. I've got more to share with you, and I've got so much more that I want to give you. So, but I go much deeper in this. I actually show you copy and paste how to do this. And it's like if you can copy and paste and you're not technical, you can get on page one. All right, so this is how you multiply your momentum. You want to multiply each video. So if you know you just saw those results, what if you did that times 10, times 100 for each video that you launch? And the sky's the limit. It's really how much money you want to make. This is, you set that bar. You know, you can, you know, work as little or as much. It's totally up to you. Camden's got 30 plus videos. She knows this works, so she's moving forward. Some of the best keyword research tools that I recommend are www.tools.seobook.com, the new Google Keyword Planner. Okay, so that's free. Spyfu.com, Word Tracker, or the YouTube search tool. That's actually a really, really great place. YouTube search engine, you can actually see, type in how to, and it'll give you some options. It'll actually bring up your competitors and things that other people are using. And again, you can just really, really find the keywords that are going to work for you. Now, uploading your video to YouTube. There's an art and science to this. This is part of the formula. So you want to create titles for your videos that are keyword rich. Why do we want to do that? Because we want Google to pick them up. We want to be ranked on page one of YouTube, which is a separate search engine, and we also want to be on page one of Google. So you've got two search engines to dominate. Don't confuse that YouTube is just for kids, okay? We have clients who are 81 years old who are, you know, doing this. So again, it's all about being strategic. It's all about getting the views, and you don't have to have a lot of views. I forgot to mention that when Brian Williams made that video of less than that $70,000 new contract, he had less than 600 views. You don't need a million views like me to make a lot of money. This is the way to get qualified views. That's why I see so many people teaching how to get traffic. But you know what? If it's not qualified, it's good for nothing. This has been working, like I said, for our clients for 5+ years. It's just really just spending the time on this and investing in spending the time on doing this so you can actually not have to worry about the advertising. So make sure that you add your website under your description on YouTube as a hyperlink. You want to make it a clickable, link that they can click to, okay, and go to your website. Now, you also want to add tags and a content-rich description to optimize. So that way, your videos are being picked up, you're getting views, and you are sending people to your squeeze page. Okay, you don't need to sell on your videos. We've got to drive them to your squeeze page, to your funnel. Remember, your funnel is your squeeze page, your free 3-part series, and then 4, your sales page. If you can create 4 videos in the next, month to 2 to 12 months, you can have this set up and you can start earning money. You can start, whatever you want to make, whether it's 100,000, like I said, or 250,000 or $1 million. So now I really want to address some tough questions. And I hear this all the time, and it really breaks my heart, but I've kind of had to let go because I have a gift of actually, God's given me a gift. Everyone has a different gift. I can see potential. I meet my clients, in person or on my group programs. We get on the phone and, the live Q&As, and literally I can see potential. I can really just see if someone's got that it factor. But I see so many people that say, okay, Maria, I don't feel like I look good on camera, or I feel too old or overweight, or what will my friends think, or what will my husband or wife think, and what if I really become successful with video? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can take your biggest setback in life, okay, your pain, any frustration, and you can turn it into your most profitable comeback. Your gold is in your superhero story. I actually teach a specific formula, how to really bring your before and after superhero story out, because it's the story that does the selling for you. You don't need to sell when you're sharing your story effectively. So I want to share with you that you have talents, you have blessings, you have gifts that God has given you and that you were born with, and they're unique. They're unique from Nick and I. We have different gifts. But unless you share these gifts and you just keep them to yourself, that's where the pain is. That's where people just, they're worried about what they're going to look like, but it's not about you. It's about your message. It's about your transformation. If you want to help people, I don't even like the way I look on my videos. There's maybe 6 videos that I like. I never feel like my hair looks right, but guess what? It didn't stop me from reaching over 1 million people and over 1 million in sales, and we just keep going. So I want you to know that it's important to not let your fear, I want you to faith it, not fake it. I want you to faith it till you make it. Okay? You might say, oh, it's easy for you, Nick and Maria, because you're so confident. You guys are so natural on camera. I'm not a guru yet, or maybe I don't feel like I'm an expert yet. I don't feel like I'm an expert yet. I don't know how to position my content. Can I really do this? Well, I used to do 20 plus takes. I would film my videos 20 plus takes. And if I hadn't just had the courage to click upload, like with that migraine video, it would never have happened. So I had an anxiety disorder, and no one becomes a guru overnight. You just need to get started. Okay, that's all it is. People will follow you as you're growing. So I want, again, a lot of people say that, oh, Nick?
And Maria, I just wanted to bring something out that, when I will literally never forget the first time I made a video. I was in my living room. I had a little flip camera. I painted my like dining room wall blue. My girlfriend at the time thought I was crazy. And it took me, no joke, about 7 hours for me to say my own name and to tell people what I did for work. It was crazy, but like it's one of those like things. It's kind of like a rite of passage where you just get started, you get going, and then if I had only had Maria back, 4 years ago, everything would have been so much better. But I'm up, like Maria said before, it's like, how can you take the shortcut? How can you get advanced training and save yourself the time? And so by working with her, it just made a huge impact. And to actually enjoy making videos where I used to dread and hate it is crazy. And I wanted to share one quick story about working with Maria to make the videos for this promotion, because what ended up happening is I had a complete family emergency. It's a long story, but something that very rare to happen in my life. And a family member was in for surgery, and my mother was literally hysterical. And it wasn't going great, and she was crying, and I was on the phone with her the entire morning, and I didn't have even any time to go through, what we were putting together for this, for this promotion and for these videos. And I got to Maria's house, and she's just a true pro. I mean, she literally was saying things like, Nick, the way that you feel. And I know, and because I was thinking like I look like shit, like I'm not ready to do this. I almost wanted to throw in the towel. And she's like, Nick, what you're experiencing and the emotions you're feeling inside and all the stress that's going on right now, nobody can see that on you. She's like, you look great. No one can see that all these things are happening. That's in your own mind. And she literally coached me through it. And it was just like within like 15 minutes, it was like, all right, I'm ready to do this. And it was just super powerful. So it's just so crazy when you get the right coaching. It's like what can happen and how easy this stuff can be, as opposed to, I mean, it used to be a nightmare doing this stuff. So it's really cool.
Well, you did a great job with that. So thank you for sharing your experience. I don't want people to think that we've got it all together. We're perfect. We're just taking action, guys. We're on video. That's why you see us everywhere. We're just, growing. We're getting bigger because of the video. So you can too. You're never going to like the way you look, but you know what? That's okay. Guess what? You are going to like when your bank account has more money. You're going to like when you actually have a list, and you're going to like it when you have a program you can promote and people take you seriously, and you get recognized when you go to networking events. I think you'll like that.
Absolutely, that's such a great point, and it's so crazy. It's like I will never forget when I was at this point. This was about 5 years ago, right? And I was at this point. It was like, why is it so hard for me to make money, and why is life so challenging as an entrepreneur? And I'll never forget, one of our friends said to me, I was like, Jonathan, what is it? What am I doing wrong? And he just looks at me and says, and this guy's name is Jonathan Budd. I don't know if you guys know him, but he used video to build up his huge, massive success and celebrity. And he was like, dude, you just need to take massive action, fail forward fast. And it's so funny. We hear this all the time. But if you're willing to do the things that other people aren't, like getting on video, it's amazing how many things kind of flow into your life, and to just do it. And then what's crazy is as soon as I started just doing it, it was like it's one of these things started happening where it just created progress. And as soon as you have some progress, you start going to bed at night thinking, you know what, that day was awesome. Instead of feeling really uncomfortable, like I actually didn't get anything accomplished today. It's like, wow, I made a video, or wow, I made a lead page, or wow, I made a sales video, or I did something to move my business forward. And then sure enough, as the months go by, it's like money starts flowing into your life, relationships get better, and happiness kind of flows in. So it's just crazy, but just getting out there and doing it is literally half the battle, as Maria's saying. So it's crazy.
I'm glad you shared that, Nick, because that's really, again, all progress starts by telling the truth, and it's progress, not perfection. I learned that from Dan Sullivan. But momentum is subtle. When you've lost momentum, you can feel like shit. You're like, oh my God, my business isn't growing. I don't know what I'm gonna do, my messaging. But when you start just take the next step. Do not wait, just do it. Just move, make your video, get better. It's a muscle. This is like riding a bike. Once you learn the formula, it doesn't feel, you have training wheels at first and we coach you up, and then you start to know, you never forget how to ride the bike. The formula becomes natural. It becomes a part of you. So that's how the momentum builds. When you start getting those views, you start getting conversions, people start paying attention. Momentum is, again, it affects you in every area of your life. It's something that if we're stuck and we're stalling, you've lost momentum. It's time to get it back. So anyhow, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that, Nick. All right. So again, for those of you who think I'm not technical and all the technology overwhelms me, oh my God, do I need to get fancy equipment or a fancy studio to do this, to get me, make good videos? No. If you have a smartphone, you have an iPhone, you have a computer, you can get started even on a budget. Like I said, I coach people who are 81 years old. So if they can do it, you can do it too. I work with women, I work with visionary men, and so it's all about just getting started. It doesn't matter. You're going to attract the right people who are waiting for you. But when you keep your message inside, it's probably killing you because you're not getting it out. It's time to, again, for the right people. You know who you are. There's an opportunity here for you. So again, I don't have time to make videos, Maria. Okay, so I want to address this because this is actually I hear this all the time, and it's like, I'll make my video tomorrow. Or how long have you guys been saying that you're going to make your videos and you haven't yet? Just be honest. You know who you are. Just it's a moment of truth. You're safe here. We have a safe community. It's totally cool. Everyone has the same time, but it's either resistance or fear. That's all it is. It's a resistance to getting closer to your destiny. It's a fear of what are people going to think of me? But once you move through the fear and you actually take action, you create a new result, you get more confidence. As you build up the confidence, you have more confidence in your videos and your marketing. So I just want to encourage you today, don't let resistance or fear kill your vision or dream anymore. Do not let it. It's like the enemy of the entrepreneur is fear or resistance. If you are fearing it and you're afraid of doing videos, it means you're supposed to be doing it. You would not be here today if you were just like, there's just no way, there's no accidents. You are here because you know you have something within you that you want to get out, you want to make a difference, you want to make a lot of money, you want to add value. So don't let fear kill your vision. Faith it till you make it. You have to believe in yourself that you are here for a reason and people are going to follow you. So again, how many of you know, just honestly right now, that you're not using video as effectively as you could? How many of you can see the power of adding video into your business now to, quickly get in front of your ideal clients, not the masses, but your ideal people who are waiting for you? And how many of you feel a little scared or nervous or confused and know that you may need some help with this? Well, that's what, again, when you feel that nervousness, you can either, again, try to figure this out on your own and wing it, like I said, and do it alone, or you can join us in the challenge. And that's what we've decided to do, is we just really want to help the next level of experts and visionary leaders to, again, grow, learn this, master this, and completely crush it with video, especially for 2014. It is time. It's time for you to create that brand, to be seen as that expert, to, again, start bringing in clients so you have the confidence, you've got the cash flow. All it takes is getting a few yeses for you to feel like you can do this. So we want to introduce the Video Marketing A to Z 20-day challenge. And Nick, I just want to get you to come out and say a little bit more.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is something that's really exciting. Is the 20-day challenges are something that we've done, here at Life on Fire. And I think what's just so much fun about it is, have you ever purchased an information product and you just didn't do anything with it? You know what I mean? And so we're taking a completely holistic and different approach to it, where it's kind of like, if you think about the weight loss, or you think about, people would always, cling to diets or fads, and then P90X came out, and it was the opposite. It was like, hey, we're going to challenge you for 90 days. So this is exactly what we're doing here, because if you've ever been stuck, or you've wanted to make videos but you haven't, or maybe shoot, you already are doing videos but that you should do more, or that you should do those how-to videos. Well, what we're doing is we're creating this 20-day challenge, where in 20 days, our outcome that we have for you is to join us on an online live coaching program with Maria and with myself and with a whole bunch of other really cool entrepreneurs, and get coached by Maria exactly a step-by-step process on exactly how to make your videos, what to do, how to position them, and then not only to do that, exactly how to market them, so that we can help you get on the first page of Google for your business, so that you can start seeing that huge influx of traffic, and you can start monetizing that traffic for your business right away too. So we're going to go through and we're going to do it live. We're also going to have a really cool done for you custom graphic design, because the way we look at it is that, some of the tech things can really hang you up. So we're actually going to do the graphic design for your YouTube cover and throw that in. So we've got a company that's going to actually do that for you guys, which is cool, because
For
when
your
you're making
branding.
exactly, because everything about doing the video creates connection. It builds rapport. And when you have the brand to go with it, and you look dynamite from a branding perspective, it all builds up to create this positioning. And that's one of the things that I found in my business when I very first got started is, I've come from a background of running a lot of Facebook ads, and I've always been big on design and getting traffic. Well, this is no different. This is free traffic with video, and then having the right design. And opportunities just find you when you look the part with your graphic design. So that's why we're really excited to include that for you. And that's what makes us so different, is that there's accountability of within 20 days. This is not a course that you buy and then nothing happens. This is a course that you buy, and then we're all sharing our results at the end and sharing with each other. Wow, look at all this traffic that I got. Look how much revenue I brought in within the 20-day period. And we're providing a service with the done for you design. So it's really cool. So it's, the outcome is get you ranked, get you designed, and then we want you to have everything at your fingertips, live coaching, get your questions answered, so that you've got more likes, leads, customers, and really become that authority. So that's my kind of little take on it, but I'm just super excited to dive into it.
Awesome. Well, it's going to be 5 live sessions that we're going to be doing together. And the first session is really how to make your message crystal clear, so you know the exact right words to say in your videos, so you can inspire your ideal clients to take action now. Okay, this is a formula that will literally make your viewers and your prospects feel like you're reading their mind, because you're going to know what to say. I call this marketing in the light. You're no longer going to be guessing. You're no longer going to be trying to figure out, oh my God, is this my niche? Is this the right words to say? We're going to work this out. And there's a special survey process that I use that I'll actually give you the questions to ask, and you will know what. And once you start seeing this, everything changes. That's how, Camden, Michelle, all of the success stories, Brian, they all figured this out, and that's why they're so way ahead of their competition. In session 2, we're going to create how I'm going to show you how to create your high converting website video. You can use this for years to come. Once you know how to do a really high converting squeeze page video or website video, no matter what you're launching, you might launch a program in 6 months from now or 2 years from now, you'll know how to do it. So it's going to be there with you for the rest of your marketing career. It's going to help you to attract leads. It's going to get you that new traffic. It's going to attract your ideal clients, and it's going to build your highly qualified list. This formula converts up to 60+%. I put 50 to be conservative, but it does convert up to 60+% when you really just follow it. I'm going to show you a script. I'm going to show you how to really bring out your unique voice, though. I don't want you to sound like me or Nick, but I'm going to give you everything you need. It's a template, but there's some room to really bring out your uniqueness, and it works. It's like, if you just want it, you can get that set up then with Leadpages or OptimizePress. You can get started quickly, okay? And once you have this, you own it. It's like owning your own property, your own real estate. It's something you're proud of, and you'll be able to attract more leads and clients into your funnel. Session 3 is how to create a high value video series. So if you ever wondered how do Nick and I create, video 1, 2, and 3 and 4, and how do we do this funnel, I'm going to show you how to launch your programs and products with it. I'm going to show you specifically what you need to have in video 1. What do you need to do in video 2? What do you need to do in video 3, and how to create that video sales page so that your videos can actually do the selling for you. We're going to solve that together. Session 4 is one of my favorites. This is going to be the copy paste formula that you have seen so many of our clients like winning with to get your video on page 1 of Google. You're going to learn how to own valuable keywords on Google for free without spending money on expensive advertising. If you can copy and paste, you can do this. Okay, you're going to start seeing more views. You're going to start seeing more traffic. If you've got videos right now and you haven't been using this, I'm telling you, this is going to be worth multiple, either 5 or 6 figures, depending on where you're at right now. I know that this has been worth, for some of my clients, $500,000, $1 million. Do you see those views? How much that's worth to Rochelle? $55,000 for the one video. For ours, it was worth $1 million for the migraine term. So I'm telling you that we want to like, obviously we're going to have a rock solid guarantee. We believe in what we do, but we want to show you results in advance that you can stick with us and become our long-term clients. We want to work with you. We want to build a relationship with you. So that's what we're going to do. Page 1 of Google, page 1 for profits. Session 5 is how to create professional looking videos that convert. I'm going to literally take you behind the scenes and show you the latest best equipment for 2014, the sound, the lighting, the royalty-free music for less than $20, how to edit really simply. And even if you're on a budget, I'm going to show you the shortcuts. You're not going to have to figure this out. I have a whole new, brand new training that no one has seen yet. You're going to be a part of this. You're going to actually, I'm going to show you behind the scenes of my studio. I'm going to show you how I do a teleprompter. Most of you are like, oh my gosh, how do I memorize? I'll show you how to do it. It's going to make this easier. My clients do this. This is how they get the results. You're going to love this session. So there's going to be, again, live Q&A. So this is not a home study kit. Okay, this is a live program. We're looking for success stories. We want to feature you. So we want to help you to get your questions answered. And this is, you're going to do it alongside of other entrepreneurs from all over the world who are really here to support you and your vision, so that you're not just, winging it on your own, spending 10 hours on your computer trying to research. You're going to have support. You're going to have a community that is fired up, that's lit up, that is going for it. If you're, again, if you know you're a visionary leader, meaning that you have a vision and that you're supposed to have big impact, and God put this on your heart since you're maybe a kid, then this is for you. And maybe you're just getting started out, but there's something for you, there's more, then you're going to have the support to bring out your best and to have that support. So now we have some amazing bonuses. We've never given this much. I'll tell you right up front. I have, in my history, we're going to be giving away a lot here. We want to add value. So the first bonus is actually the Facebook Marketing 20-Day Challenge. This is the program that Nick, has brought in, over 100 clients who paid $1,000, and you will learn how to use Facebook to literally attract new likes, leads, and customers. I've gone through the program. We used it for one of our live streams. It works. It's awesome. You are going to love it, and you're going to get access to that as bonus number 1. So you're actually going to not only learn video, but you're going to have an entire 10 sessions, step A to Z on how to use Facebook to make you a ton of money once you're ready to do that. Bonus number 2, you're also going to get not 1, but 2 complimentary tickets to Momentum, my Momentum event in Hollywood, California. It's coming up this December. Again, my events are intimate. There's going to be 100+ entrepreneurs from all over the world who are already coming. I'm going to show you how to do this A to Z. I'm going to show you the roadmap. You're going to leave with a game plan. You're going to meet amazing people. You're going to have fun. You're going to be like blown away by what I'm going to show you in 3 days. So if you thought that this last hour was cool, just imagine 3 days together. My tickets to the actual event are $2,000. You will be able to bring a partner, a spouse, or a friend. It's a $4,000 value. So that is bonus number 2. Bonus number 3 is you're going to get my 6-figure website video script. This is the script that I was telling you about that converts up to 60%. It's fill in the blank. My client Camden uses it. My other clients use it. It's a $500 value. It's, again, if you just use this one piece, you're going to make money for years to come if you do it, okay? So you'll get bonus number 3 is a 6-figure website video script. Bonus number 4 is the 6-figure video series and sales sequence strategy. So again, I'm going to take you behind the scenes, how I think when I do my multiple 6-figure product launches. So when you're ready to launch, whatever that is, I'm going to help you to design your very own video sales sequence and series that you're proud of, that really converts into new clients. This itself, you could be spending thousands of dollars trying to figure this out on your own and with no guarantee of a conversion. I want to show you, again, I'm someone that's very, very blunt. I like to show you everything that I do because I always know that I have more. I'm spending so much of my own coaching that I'm always bringing you the latest and most advanced that I'm personally using in my business. So this is like current. You're going to show, learn how to effectively do this, and how Michelle followed this. And she made, $20,000 in just a day. She sold out her program, 500 new clients. She was a complete beginner online. Christine Kane went and did this, and her list was about, I think, either a little less than $7,000. 7,000 people on her list. She doubled it. She did two back-to-back 6-figure product launches just from learning this. She just modeled what I showed her, and she did 2 back-to-back. She's made a lot of money since then, but this is the original. She's quite a big leader in our industry now, and she just followed the formula. She just did the product launch sequence that I showed her with video, and it worked out really well. Bonus number 5 is your video product launch strategy. So again, I'm going to show you things that the gurus won't tell you. Some of them will, but a lot of them are friends, but they're good guys. But you want to really know what you absolutely need to have to be successful with this. So your first one might be 5 figures. Like Camden launched her first one, she made 5 figures. So that's going to be a great win, even if you made even if you just did a tenth of, let's just say that you didn't do as much as we did. What if you just made a tenth of what we've done? So what if you made an extra $10,000? What if you made an extra $100,000 in a year? Would that make a difference for you? All right. Bonus number 6 is access to a private Facebook group. Again, this is really priceless because you're going to be able to, we don't want to put a price tag on it, because really you're going to build relationships, potential joint ventures, you're going to get support, you're going to get encouragement, you're going to get, just really, you're not doing this on your own. The challenge is a challenge. It's all about helping you to step into that leader that you are and creating results. So we're really looking forward to seeing you in the Facebook group. And again, what you're going to receive is, again, the Facebook Marketing 20-Day Challenge, which is a $997 value. The bonuses themselves are, again, almost $7,000. So you are going to get, access to all of this, and there's actually more. So I'm excited. There's just, again, we really wanted to make this irresistible and really an offer that you couldn't resist that would make a huge difference. So, all right, let's move forward. So a lot of people say, Maria, I'd love to be one of your private coaching clients, but again, it's almost $100,000 a year to work with you. I want to work with you, but people pay you almost 100 grand. So you're going to get me on these calls. I'm going to be in the Facebook forum. I'm here to, again, inspire. We're here to lift you up and help you to expand and grow and to, make big impact, make a difference. So a lot of people, again, are like, how do I work with you? So I want you to ask yourself, what would you invest to have a video marketing funnel that makes you money even while you sleep? Okay, right now, if you don't have that right now, what would that be worth to you to have that funnel? If you had those videos with all those views and all that free advertising, like we showed you that one video, what would that be? Would it be $10,000? Maybe it's $100,000. Some of you probably know it's worth $1 million. For those of you who are already making money, you could turn this and just vamp it up and take what's working and just vamp up your results. So it's a $10,000. But the good thing is you're not going to spend even $5,000 on this. You're not going to spend $2,000 on this. We wanted to make this affordable. We wanted to make this the game changer. We wanted to take out any excuses of you stepping into your potential. We were like, you know what, we're doing this. We're not going to, we're really going to bring it, but you need to bring you. Okay, that's what we require from you. This is not just for anyone. If you're, constant complainer, or you're always refunding and you're just not happy, then this is not for you. We attract a positive group of individuals who are ready to, have more gratitude, who are ready to make more money, who are ready to, move into their dream home if that's what they want to do. So again, I want you to meet Tanya Gabrielle. She's one of my clients, and she was doing traditional marketing, but she hit a plateau and really wanted to take her business to the next level. So she followed the formula and she made $24,000 in 3 weeks. Okay. She's gone on to make like a lot of money. She's selling out her seminars. She's packing almost 100 people into the room plus. So those of you how many of you want to do seminars? You can actually sell your seminars and workshops with your videos. Her traffic to her website, this is an old statistic, went up by 400%. It's a lot more. She's reached over 1 million people. So you can actually register now and get everything, secure your spot, and get started for only $997. We also have an easy 2-payment plan that we decided to put in here. You can get started for $547 today. I want you to imagine what this is going to look like for you when you start getting that traffic. Again, if you're not spending money on traffic right now, you're not going to get leads. I don't know how else you're going to do it. You're going to have to struggle to get your blog seen if you're 20 millionth website. So again, we have a full, make you happy guarantee. If you do the work and you do the formula and you just, again, follow it and do this, it will work for you. There's no exception. You're going to raise up your mindset. Maybe some of you have a little bit of a limit around what you think is possible in your income bracket. Let's bring that up for you. So we have a full, 30 days to do that. Again, you can do more in less than a month than you did in all of last year. How many of you know that you've lost some momentum, okay, and that you know that you've got to, again, change this very quickly? And if you don't start making money, how much is it costing you every single month? So the first 5 people that register right now are also going to get these special bonuses. You're going to get a video hot seat makeover with myself, where it's going to be our group celebration and finale call. I'm going to take 5 of you and I'm going to literally help you either review your video. I'm going to help you with the makeover. We're going to get to work and I'm going to show you what's missing that you can start adding that's going to start helping you with your conversions. I have helped some of the top visionary leaders with their videos, with their presentations, and they have seen increases of $500,000 plus in as fast as 3 days. Again, wherever you're at, even if you made an extra $5,000 in the next week, would that be worth it to you? So the first 5 people are going to get that. The first 50 people that get registered right now are also going to get Life on Fires. Nick, do you want to talk about this real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to say that we've got so many people that are just like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is like a really good deal. So thank you for sharing that. And this was our goal, was just to make this literally as juicy as we can, because she's got such amazing value to share, and for all of us to kind of work together and literally get our videos to rank on the first page together in 20 days, get the traffic, make money together. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. So we also, by adding in, this for the first 50 folks, we're going to have, about 100 or so folks in the program altogether. So for the first 50, we've got this really cool program. It's called the Insiders Club. So what this is it's 3 calls that'll take place over the course of 30 days. So this is in addition, these are live calls in addition to the calls we'll be doing together for the video marketing. And you'll get to meet all of our community. So, if you're into networking, we've had lots of different joint ventures form and people that have worked together. So we're really good at networking. It's really for our private clients, networking people together. But most importantly, it's a time where we can really share the innovative strategies that are working and what's going on. People find it very inspirational, but also there's a lot of accountability built into this program, and we will help you get to the next level as well with some additional time. So this is something that is $97 a month that we're kicking in, and then also from there we will also, as we mentioned before, give you the done-for-you custom graphic design for the YouTube cover. So this comes back to branding, and so I think this is just also what separates this program is Maria's knowledge and training and getting her live, which typically normally costs a ton of money, and being able to create the videos and learn how to market them throughout the program. But then in addition, we're actually going to do the graphic design and create a really killer cover page for you as well on your YouTube page, and that's a $297 value as well. So
and we
excited.
We actually threw this in last night, guys. We actually said, what are we going to do to really help
Juice it up.
We were like, this is it. So we came up with this last minute. This was not even in the program. You're going to get a custom designed. What is that going to look like when someone comes to your YouTube channel and it looks professional, it looks good? People are buying brands, not products. So you're going to have an advantage with that. Cool.
Awesome. I love it.
All right. So Nick, why don't you fire this away?
Cool. All right, guys. So basically, here's how it works: is that the link here on the screen is just lifeonfire.com/the 20-day challenge. And once you head to the page, what you're going to find is just a very simple and organized. Technically, it's promotion page or an offer page, and it's got all the details of what we just described here. And how we're tracking all this is if you just grab your credit card, go to this page now, and the first 5 are going to get the bonuses that Marie talked about. The first 50 are going to get the Insiders Club, and then all the other bonuses everyone gets irregardless. And Marie, if you can just jump back to the other slide real quick too.
There you go.
Yeah, and so just figure when you get to that page, this is a $1,997 program. For
Yes.
you guys, it's discounted today for $997 or the 2-pay option of $547. So
I forgot that. You guys are saving $1,000.
yeah, that's one little minor detail. So make sure you enter the code Firestarter in all caps, and that will save you guys $1,000. So it's a really cool promotion that we're doing. And again, it's lifeonfire.com/the 20-day challenge. Coupon code is Firestarter, and you guys can hop on and grab all these cool bonuses. And
Yeah,
I'll
we have our
also
team on standby, so they're going to be time stamping right now. So we're seeing the registrations coming in. So you'll be, you're the fourth one. You're going to get that hot seat makeover, so not to worry. So head on over to lifeonfire.com/the 20-day challenge and enter in the coupon code. You'll save $1,000, and you'll also get time stamped. We're gonna get you your bonuses.
Absolutely cool, and so we had a couple people that recently joined a little bit late, and so Kim, the price is a special offer for you guys, which is $997 if you enter the coupon code Firestarter in all caps, and then you can also do a 2-pay option of $547 for 2 payments as well. So we're super excited to work with you guys because I mean, how cool is it that we're going to have a very involved, very kind of deep feeling of community and also accountability. So it's like, when you kind of, at a program like this, you might get stuck in a certain area, or you might get bogged down and like, crap, I'm not sure how I'm going to get it done. Or maybe you just throw in the towel, right? You start and then you stop. Well, in this, we've got our support. We've got Donna. We'll give you a call. If something happens, we don't see you showing up to the live events, we're going to call you. Like literally, we're going to help pull you through this process. So if you've ever struggled with info products before, definitely don't worry. If you've ever struggled with video before, that's what we're here for. We're going to help you get through the program, and we're going to make sure that everyone by the end has got their videos ranked. We want to see everyone on the first page. We want to create a ton of success stories. So cool. And Maria, if you can just go back, we've got a couple people asking if you just leave it on the slide with the link on there. That would be super helpful.
Okay, sure. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. One.
Awesome.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So we've got some folks that are excited and jumping on board. So Chris and Randy, welcome. This is going to be really fun. So very cool. And I did put the link in the chat box too. So if you guys want to click on that, you can get over there. And Maria, if you were to hop over to the internet and click on that link, then you can if you could just do a little walkthrough real quick too, that would be helpful.
Okay, you want me to go to the page?
Yeah. Yep. That would be.
Okay, cool. Let me do that right now. All right. 1 second. I'm going to go here. Okay. One moment. I'm going to show you guys I love the design of this page. It looks really cool. All right. 1 second. So Life on Fire 20-day challenge. And then I want to bring out a special guest that's going to share a really inspirational story as well. Okay. So this is lifeonfire.com/the 20-day challenge. You'll go to this page right here, and you'll be able to see everything that you're going to get inside. You'll see all of the sessions. You will see all of the custom designed. I can't wait to see some of the covers. They're going to be awesome. We're going to get ours designed as well. We have new branding, so it's really cool. You'll get all the killer bonuses here. You'll see all the session times. And again, this program is $1997. You will save $1,000 today. And you will, again, we are rewarding fast action. We have invested so much money that we know that people who walk the walk will do what it takes. So we're really looking forward to it. Cool. All right.
I love it.
Should I bring should I bring out Biba and then we'll open up some questions?
Yeah, I think Biba has to jump in a minute, so we may only have her for literally just a minute or two, but we can unmute
Okay.
and maybe she can just say hi real quick.
Okay, just a quick little sentence. Okay. Hi, Biba.
Unmuted. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes,
hello.
how are you?
Hi, Maria. Hello. Hi, Marianne. Yeah, I have to go because I have a meeting right now with the clients, actually. But if you have any question, I have 2 minutes for you.
Good.
Always.
Why don't you share what was life before and what was life after doing, working with us in the program and the videos?
Well, I actually started working with you in February in the one-on-one coaching, but I met you 3 years ago. I was at your first events in LA, and actually I realized that I was doing video, but maybe not exactly the way that I was supposed to in order to get more conversion. So since then, I don't know, I probably have 150 videos on my channel, my YouTube channel. And actually, you were saying that you give a script as a bonus, and that's something that I learned from you recently. And I actually changed the way that I was doing my video on everything that needs to be said during the video, and that's actually make a big difference on how people react. And one thing that I always knew that testimonials will definitely help, but until now I was more giving like a written testimonial. And recently, I started a mastermind that you helped me go through that also, that I started my first mastermind in April. And since then, I do now video testimonial with my clients. And just with the video, now this program that I sell from $2,000 to $5,000, I don't even have to sell that program anymore. Just the video, people seeing the video from my clients to see the result that they have in the mastermind. I don't even have to sell my mastermind anymore. I have people coming and say, I saw the video, I saw what people get out of it, and I just want to join your mastermind.
How much money did you need? Where were you? I know you got to hop off, so thank you for making a difference. If you have one tip for someone on the fence, that's awesome.
Yeah. So this year, just with all the tips that you gave me, I will probably add an extra 100K to my revenue.
Wow.
And doing more and more video, and that's how people like you. And the people work with me now because of all the video. And I studied on the French market, which is the different market than the US market, so they're not at the same level. But video become more and more interesting also over there. And that's how it works. So and as you said, you mentioned at the beginning that even if we're not technical, because when I started, I was not technical at all, but you just have to be in front of the camera, and that's how it works, and you have to be authentic and be yourself, and even if it's not perfect, that's okay, because good is good enough. And actually, I was doing a video testimonial with one of my clients this morning, and I teach her on how to do video, and now she loved it. And she said, yes, I thought it was something very complicated, and she said, I just love it now to do the video. So
I'm so proud of you, congratulations. You're a rock star, and I'm so inspired by continuing to do good work, and I'm just so thankful that you would spend some time just to share your story, just to inspire anyone who is kind of here. So thank you so much, Biba. I really appreciate you.
So unmuted. Really appreciate you. Thank you very much, and I hope that I will meet everybody in LA at your events, because I will be there, of course. So
Awesome.
You should be on stage. Yes.
Yeah, too. I will be on stage. That will be my first time, so that would be great.
See you at Momentum. All right, sweetheart. Thank you.
See you there.
Thank you very much. I have to go now. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Awesome. Well, that's so cool. I'm looking forward to meeting her there and everyone else that's able to make it to Momentum. That's going to be a really killer event. And, well, sweet. Well, Maria, I guess if you could, while we have that on the screen, just give a walkthrough, just putting in the Firestarter coupon code, and I think we should be good to go. And, guys, if you have any questions, we do want to hang on. So the Q&A is meant for not only just folks that are interested in purchasing and joining us, but this is time for Q&A where we can answer any questions that you have about video in general, about this product, about the course. So feel free to type them in the chat box, and we will do everything we can to help you guys out and answer the questions. So as you can see here, so Maria's just popping in the coupon code Firestarter. Boom. drops it down to $997, and then you'll see the 2-pay option a little bit below as well.
And that's it.
And that is it. All right. Well, cool. And so we do have a couple folks. We've got, it's interesting. There's a couple people, or I should say a few people actually, that have mentioned that they are really just financially in a tough spot. And we are never, ever, ever advocates for someone putting stuff only on credit or it being the last kind of dollar. That's really not what we're trying to do here. But however, for my, what happened with me is I had a business that failed, and this was back in 2008, and I was about 50,000 in debt. It was the first time in my life I had absolutely no idea how I was going to cover my bills, which were about $3,500 because my interest was so high on my debt. And it was the first time that I was completely screwed. And I took a huge leap of faith. I actually, I put as much as I could on a credit card, and then I borrowed money. I ended up at the event that Maria was talking about with Eben Pagan, and from that event, I got coaching. I got coaching on marketing. I got some accountability. I met amazing people in the in-person events, and the biggest thing for me is I had a breakthrough. I mean, the breakthrough was getting myself to the point where I was going to start taking action. And it took me having entrepreneurs around me. It took me being a part of a group to actually get unstuck. And it was crazy. I came back from that event and, I started my business as a Facebook marketing expert, and I just found a way. And it's one of these things, Maria and I, we have the same business coach, and she always says, you make a decision and then you make it right. True entrepreneurs, they find a way. When something doesn't go our way for Maria or I, it's one of these things where we just find a way. We get it done. We get resourceful and we take action and get results. And the nice thing is that you don't always have to make all the right decisions. It doesn't have to always do the right thing, but it's just believing in yourself and knowing and trusting that, by taking action and, by using strategies that work, that you can get there to the right level. So, if you are in a situation where money's a little bit tight, we do have that 2-pay option for you, so we hope that helps. And then if you guys have any other questions too, just feel free to pop them in. If there's anything you want to know about the schedule or sessions or anything, we're definitely here to answer those for you guys too.
Well, thanks for being honest, Nick. And I'm kind of more of the tough love approach. So I just want to share my own experience, guys. I didn't have money getting started. I had to borrow on credit cards. I have done what it takes. I borrowed $45,000 once from my brother to apply for an E2 investor visa. I sold stuff on eBay when I was first getting started. So it's not ever about the money. It's actually more about either you don't believe that you can actually do it, or you don't believe in whatever it is that you're. So if it's like a fear that, oh my gosh, can I make this work? It's all about, do you have enough faith that you can pay off, 997 and really step up. If you're wanting to do a business, it's going to take investment, and that's just, I'm just a product of the product. I only can tell you what I've done. I've stayed up I've pulled all-nighters, I've invested, I've borrowed money. You have to believe in yourself enough that you are going to be able to pay it off. And if you don't, then you can't expect anyone else to give you money, because if you don't have that faith, then no one else is going to have faith. Sales is actually just a transfer of inspiration. It's not something you do to someone. It's something you do for someone. So just take a look inside. You know who you are, and if it feels right, and you're like, oh my gosh, then go for it. If not, then no worries. We're here to serve, and we're here to serve. Whether you're joining us or not today, we're here to serve. But we really want to give you the tough love approach, because to be a successful entrepreneur, you've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes. If you can't do that, then maybe you might want to stick with being in a job. And I'll talk, that's just being with love. You might be happier in a job. So anyhow, hope that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to say that we've got more folks jumping on board, and just want to say congratulations on taking action. It's one of these things where if you know it's right, and that this can help your business and help you get the traffic, get the leads, so that you can share your unique gifts and talents to as a visionary leader. Or even if you have a job, and this might be an option to get yourself to get out of that situation. Just want to say congratulations for hopping on board. Diana, welcome, and
welcome,
also
Diana.
Teresa as well.
Teresa got lots of people coming in. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and we have a couple people asking about the link. So, Maria, would you mind jumping back to the PowerPoint and
Yes, I
having the link
can.
there? And there was some
Okay.
questions I'm seeing in there as well, just about travel. So, really want to make sure
Okay.
that everyone keeps in mind that this live coaching is 100% virtual. So, it will all be
Yeah.
delivered via GoToWebinar. We will have all the recordings. We'll put them in the members area. Anyone that jumps on board today, we are going to give you guys instant access to the members area. So you're going to have access to that, the Facebook marketing course. Now we don't want to overwhelm anybody, right? So our suggestion is, if you have the time before there's a little bit of lead time between now and when we're going to start doing the video marketing program. So if you want to jump in there and start learning some Facebook advertising, that's just another way to get traffic. So that's personally my background, and the way we look at it is, if you can get traffic from video and that's free and you're using your time and sweat equity to do that, that's awesome. If you can get another boost and run ads and you can create really high quality targeted leads, that's just another way to get more leads. Business is nothing more than just knowing your numbers. And when you can get leads in for free, or you can get lead from video, or you can get leads in from Facebook ads at very low cost, that just gives you more opportunities. There was a lot of folks mentioning, will this work for network marketing? Well, let me ask you, if network marketing, if you need to show your plan to 10 people to make 2 sales, what if you could have 50 appointments in a week and show it to 50 people, right? So then at that point you might make 10 sales, right? So it's just all numbers and leads, and that's what this is going to be really great for, is getting more opportunities. And so Teresa, who just jumped on board, and I love it, taking fast action, and she also says, after she jumped on board, I just want to make sure that this is going to work for real estate. Well, the cool thing is, Teresa, my background is in real estate, and so I had done that for about 5 years. And using video, it's going to help build connection, like Maria said. It's going to help build rapport. It's going to help you get more leads, and it's one thing that will set you apart from all the other hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of realtors in your market. So it's absolutely will work for real estate. And Maria, you probably have some great feedback on that question too.
I actually do. I had a lot of I was a real estate investor in Canada. I don't really know the US market because, it's kind of been a little volatile, but I'm really interested in it because I've bought land, I've renovated, I've done that. I've had a lot of clients who are realtors, and it's Brian Bishop is one example. He's selling stuff, and especially with his leasing where other people aren't. He's doing these videos. He's like, thank you so much. He just reached out to me on Facebook a few months back. He's like, I don't think you realize what's happened to me. And I'm like, he just shared how it's affected his family. So you have an advantage. One of my clients actually in Florida, he ended up doing this video on in the bath, showing a picture of a toilet, saying why the real estate market is going down the toilet. He ended up attracting the news station coming to give him a ton of free publicity. You don't know what's going to happen. Some of my clients have their own shows. It's just really, one actually works with on HGTV with other, I don't know if it's brokers or whatever it is, but yeah, she attracted her own show, which is a simple amateur video, but she followed the formula. So you can definitely use it. You want to have it for positioning. You want to have your testimonials. You want to have your video series, educating you did a series, you could educate your ideal prospects, give them a ton of value, so it shows you as the expert opposed to someone who doesn't have it. So there's a lot you can do with it. I want you to get creative. And as a professional, in the real estate industry, you have to be creative. You know how it is to sell stuff. So I think you'll do well with it if you just kind of get creative. That's my coaching to you. Does that help?
Absolutely. Yep. Very cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, cool, guys. And if there's any other, perfect. We do have another question came back. So what's your recommendations as far as a camera and also a microphone?
All right. I recommend, it just depends. It depends on how much, what is your budget, first of all? How much do you want to spend? And you type that in.
Perfect.
There's different schools of thought. You start where you are, and then you can groom up. So I just want to know what your budget is.
Cool. And let's go with, we've got a $200 budget.
$200? I'd get the Sony Bloggie. go with the Sony Bloggie. Michelle Stewart uses the Sony Bloggie in all her videos. Look, she's made a ton of money, and it's a Sony Bloggie camera. She's got over almost 1 million views. It's like less than $200. It's HD, really simple to use. I give it away sometimes when I'm doing events and stuff. So I think that's a great camera to start with. And if you have an iPhone, I would film with your iPhone if you have one.
Awesome.
And what you can do for sound, they all have there's an external mic that you can actually get, just a lavalier mic, and that would be a great way to go.
And you can plug that right in. And would that actually work with an iPhone too?
With the iPhone, there's actually another really cool connection that you can actually get for, I think it's under $30, but it's like this connector piece. Let's just see if I can find it. It's called, okay, if you go, it's an iPhone, it's on kvconnection.com, kvconnection.com. Just type in iPhone 1/8 inch microphone adapter, and then that plugs into a lavalier. It's $25, and you can literally have great sound with an iPhone, and really, so there's no excuses. It's never about the video. It's actually more about your confidence and about you knowing that you've got something to share and that you can step into being a visionary leader and being visible. And when you're visible, that's where all the magic happens. So
I love it. I love it. And I think
my latest, greatest tips for 2014.
awesome. And the name of the camera again was the Sony
Bloggie, Bloggie, Sony Bloggie. Great little camera to get started with, and less than $200 for your budget.
Cool. And I think we've got a really great question. This is, I think, it's just an awesome question. And so it's basically, she's saying, I'm not at a point where I'm ready to make a video because she doesn't have a website yet. And so I think, and so what's interesting about this is that there's so many entrepreneurs that I coach that end up in this one spot. I call it like it's the planning and analyzing spot. Now I'm not assuming that you're in this, but this is something that's happened to me where, I spent a good year and a half literally just trying to figure out and just plan and strategize starting a business. And it's crazy because we feel like we need to do that, but the challenge is that it actually makes more sense to validate and test the market and just take action than it does to try and plan and make everything perfect. And imperfect, fast action is always going to trump perfectionism. And so what's really interesting is that building a website is a project that if you allow it to take a year, it can take a full year. If you allow it to take 6 months, it can take 6 months. And a website typically is not necessarily going to make you money right away. And what's interesting is that just by creating a video and creating a marketing funnel, like Maria explained, that's an action that even before you think you're even ready to go to market, you can validate everything by creating a video with what your message is. Get the video out there. I mean, would it really hurt you to have a video that maybe gets 50,000 hits on YouTube and Google that builds you an email list that gives you opportunities? So it's one of those things where even if you don't have a website yet or a brand, there's really no reason to wait on that. And it's kind of like I've got folks that will say, I'm not, I've got, folks that I coach, and they'll say, well, the website's not ready yet. I'm not ready to start. And this will be in terms of Facebook advertising. And I'll say, well, everything you're describing to me is what you think you should sell to the market. However, you haven't validated that that's what the market actually wants. So the fastest way to create profits, the fastest way to get this business off the ground and be profitable early is to test it. So whether it's, advertising on Facebook, creating an offer or a funnel, or in this case, most importantly, it's getting a video out there, using the strategies, and then creating that marketing funnel so that you are creating leads and opportunities. And then you can survey those leads and you can figure out that what you're planning to come to market with, it'll allow you to tune it in so that is it actually what they want? Because there's nothing worse than blowing all your energy to create something that you think is going to work, and then you bring it to market and it's the biggest, most devastating crush ever when you bring it to market and then it just flat out doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because you haven't validated the market. You haven't done the research or the testing. So this is an opportunity where to put out the video, follow the training with us, and inside of 20 days, get this whole thing up. Start building up your lead flow now. As you figure out your branding, as you figure out your niche and you narrow it and you let us help you get there, then you roll out your website in 6 months. But I'm always, always, always an advocate of leading with revenue. We launched our, before I sold the business before Life on Fire, so I had kind of this in between time. Before we launched lifeonfire.com, we were doing webinars. We were selling our first 20-day challenge because there's no point to waiting. If we waited for perfection, we would have, missed a golden opportunity, over the past, few months. So it's really cool to just dive in and validate and just get going. So. Awesome, cool. And so we have some other additional questions just about some of the bonuses. And Maria, can you just do a quick walkthrough of all the bonuses that they're gonna get, and
Okay.
not only the fast action, but just some of what's actually the meat in the course too.
Okay, good. And what I want to say to that other lady, what was your name? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it, but you want to start with a YouTube channel. Michelle Stewart didn't have a website. She started with her YouTube channel. And what we teach in the program is to create a squeeze page. I don't want you to go design a website right now. Start with your squeeze. I started with a squeeze. Before I ever did mariaandros.com fully branded, I started with a squeeze page. You can get that squeeze page up in 5 minutes. If you just buy it, maybe it'll take you a couple hours, okay, to do all this stuff, but it's never the technology, it's more the fear or resistance behind it. So I invite you, if you feel like you've been stalling and someday never comes, you'll never really be ready, but you have to do it. Even if you're anxious or afraid, get it started, get it up and running. Otherwise, it's just maybe maybe again, if you want to be in business, you've got to put yourself out there and be willing to do what successful people do. So again, I really want to encourage you that if you feel it in your heart, then you can get this up and running. We're going to give you the whole process again and show you how to survey the people. So I actually like the fact that you're coming to me with not bad habits. You could actually come now and learn it properly instead of wasting 2 years trying to figure this out on your own. Anyhow, you make that decision. We honor whatever you choose, but I hope that you just do what's best for you. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go to okay, 1 second. Okay. What a great group of people. This is awesome. Thank you for being here, guys. I see so many of you are still with us, so thank you very much for that. All right. So the meat of the program, you're going to get, again, my entire system. My clients do pay me up to $100,000 a year. I teach them this process. So session one, you're going to learn how to get your message crystal clear and know what the right words are to say in your videos. Now, this doesn't just apply to your videos. This applies to all of your marketing. You're going to learn the psychology of how to sell and influence people in an authentic way. My program is based on authenticity and connection. So for those of you who don't know what the heck to say, this is going to help you clear this up. So many of our clients get so much clarity just from one session. They're like, oh my God, I finally have some clarity. By session two, you're going to have even more. So session one, it's all about your messaging, and it's all about a survey process that's very simple. So you can start not just figuring it out, you're marketing in the light. You know what people are looking for, and you have the confidence to do it. Session two is all about how to create your high converting website video. That's actually building your squeeze page or putting it onto your website. It's a script, it's a formula to really get your people to sign up. It converts up to 60%. So instead of 2 people out of 100 giving you their name and email, you're going to get either 34 out of 100 or 54 out of 100, whatever it is that you create, depending on your headline and your video. So I'll walk you through that. You'll know how to make an effective video. And there's so many people don't have access to this that I'm telling you, whatever you invest with us at $9.97, even just one piece of this is going to be worth a lot of money to you in your marketing career and your budget. So anyhow, session 3 is all about creating your high value video series, how to really launch your programs and products. And even if you don't have that yet, I'll show you how to get people onto the phone with that so that your videos do the selling for you. Just like Biba just said, she just raised her rates. I told her, Biba, you're raising your rates, and she did. And she was just, a little bit afraid in the beginning. She made a lot of money, and it's all about, creating value and getting people to, get on a phone call with you to see if it's a fit. And then session 4 is the copy and paste page 1 for profits formula, where you'll literally get your video onto page 1 of the search engines. Like Camden has over 30 videos. My other client, Ruby, the other day, she's like, oh my God, I have 6 videos on, 3 out of 6 are on page 1. I just had 3 new clients. They paid me $3,100 each. She's made almost $10,000, and she's just like, kind of like put them out there. It's no fancy schmancy. She's just put them out there. She's getting the traffic, and she spends 12 to 15,000 a month on advertising. So she's like, holy cow, this is working amazingly. So you'll learn the copy paste formula to optimize and monetize the videos in that. So a lot of this itself is worth, again, if you're not spending money on advertising, you have no leads right now. And if you don't have money to buy leads, then I don't know where you're going to get the traffic. So this is an opportunity. Video is a vehicle, but you'll learn the marketing. I'm going to teach you the marketing behind how to sell and influence and do good work. Like, we have clients who pre-qualify themselves. They know they're meant to work with us. We don't want to work with everyone. We want to work with people who are ready. So session 5 is how to create professional looking videos. This is where I really give you the shortcuts on the best sound, the audio, the best shortcuts, the equipment that you want to choose, the sound, the lighting, and the editing. I'll show you how to set up a simple studio with a white paper backdrop. I'll show you how to make Apple quality looking videos, how to make them sound and look good. This is brand new for 2014. It's coming out, and you're going to be one of the first to see this. So I'm really excited to share this with you, because it doesn't have to be complicated. A lot of you are overcomplicating things. Again, I'm not here for you to like me. I'd rather have you respect me than like me. I'm here to get you results. I'm here to help you get results. And then when you do that, you're happy. So it's not about being liked. I want to help you to if you're stuck right now, we're here to help you get there faster. We're here to help you get you unstuck. You will have to do the work, but it will be worth it to you when you start seeing changes, and when you start seeing your email list and it's growing, and you're not feeling frustrated all the time anymore. So that's what we're here for. You're also going to get, again, bonus sessions. You're going to get the Facebook Marketing 20-Day Challenge. You'll get 2 tickets to Momentum, where you'll be able to work with me for 3 days. I'll walk you through step by step the entire process, and we'll go deeper, and you'll leave ready for 2014. You will be ready to have a killer year. We have had so many success stories come out of my events. Ray and Jessica Higdon are 2 of my clients. They're visionary leaders. They were making about $600,000 a year. They came to me, they did a VIP day with me, and they're one of my visionary private clients. They came to my event, and it's incredible what happened afterwards. They had they sold out their first event with their videos. They made almost $500,000. They've crushed it. They can't handle the volume of leads right now. So you'll learn, again, how I was able to go from scared and anxious and trying to figure this out on my own to how our clients are really, they are the next, like, a lot of our clients are the ones that you see right now that are all over the place. They're our clients. So you'll learn, again, a 6-figure website video script, fill in the blank. You'll learn how to create a 6-figure video series, and even if it's 5 figures, I think you'll be happy with that. You'll learn how to do this, and you'll have access to the private Facebook group as well, and we'll do this together. You'll get your YouTube cover page. I can't wait to see some of the designs. But you'll literally get access to any Q&A. We're going to do Q&A. We'll stay on as long as it takes, and I'll answer any of your questions, and I will be here to help you and to coach you up, and hopefully when you're happy, you'll send us your testimonial. We'll be able to feature you in one of our upcoming trainings. So
Awesome. Very, very
that's my
cool.
thought.
That is so cool. So cool. So cool. And let's see. So I'm just got a couple questions I'm just going to bring up real quick. And just want to say welcome to the new folks that jumped on board. We're going to work with you and help you crush it with video. And we'll do it all together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That's, nothing worse than being an entrepreneur and just trying to fight the battle on your own. It's so much more fun when you can hang out with like-minded people and, take the shortcut. And part of why I name my business Life on Fire is because it's not just about making money. I think what's so cool about how Maria shared her content today is that it's about the greater purpose, and it's also about creating some time freedom, because there's nothing worse than being an entrepreneur and working yourself into the ground 80 hours a week. That's not why any of us got into this industry, right? I mean, didn't we all have dreams as a little kid? I mean, we all wanted this good life. It's kind of like Maria got her dream house out here in San Diego. It's friggin' unbelievable. My dream was to live on the water, to live on the beach. And I got that, but I didn't get there with, I had to get coaching. when I was doing it all on my own, I was struggling every day fighting the fight as an entrepreneur. And it wasn't until, I realized, and I took that leap of faith and went to that Eben Pagan conference, and was a part of a
I
$5,000
was there.
mastermind.
I had to spend $10,000 on my credit card. I was there.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, you did the
crazy.
altitude. You did the $10,000 one. I couldn't afford that one. I did the one that was five, but I mean, that was our shortcut. I mean, look, I mean, we both just our businesses exploded as a result. But it was the networking, it was the training, and it was the synergy of the group, And so for
And the
us,
friendships that come out of it. The
yeah,
friendships, like, look, we've been friends for a while now, and I highly have a mad love and respect for Nick. You're a professional. You really, everything that you do is first class, and I really that's why we decided to partner together, because we knew that we had a very similar brand promise and just experience that we want you to have. We want you to have access to us. You know that many of the programs out there, you have to spend $2,000 and you're not getting any access to the actual person. We're here to help you get there faster. So if that's something that you see, then we're honored and willing to walk alongside of you and to help you any way we can.
absolutely, and that's I think that's what makes this unique, and that what's the fact that it's live, and we'll help you through, which is key. And the other thing too, guys, is that we do have a 30-day money back guarantee, and so we have such good support. This product, Maria is very, very proven with what she does, and we're really going to help you, encourage you just to show. I mean, all you got to do is show up and just follow the steps, and if you don't get the results that you're expecting, we have a no questions asked policy. You can just reach out to support@lifeonfire.com. You can ask for a refund. We'll happily give you your money back. And the other thing is that I'm even going to go a step further, and you can even keep the YouTube custom designed graphic, because that's how confident we are. So that's would be our gift to you. So if you don't get what you're expecting out of this, if we don't completely kick butt, help you get ranked, and really just wow you with this content, then you can even keep the custom graphic design. So we're just very confident that we can get you the results. Another thing too is, I think this is a great question that Andrea has, is she's saying that she's in a huge transition right now. She's coming from a very successful business, she's burned out, and she's looking to go to a new business. And
Okay.
Andrea, I just want to say that I can totally relate. I thought my dream as an entrepreneur was to sell a business by 30, and I did it. I did it in 2012, and it literally was my dream. And guess what happened to me? Here it is, my dream, and I made more money than I knew what to do with. But I now was in what's called an earnout. So I now had to manage and run the business for 12 months to allow them to become successful on their own without me. So I ended up ramping up to 15 employees. We had a whole software business, and it turned out to be miserable. It was not what my dream is. It's not what my passion was. And who gives a shit about the money when you're not happy? So that's when I hired my business coach that Maria and I both have. And well, this isn't the first one I've hired. I hired another one, and I made that transition. And the thing that's crazy is I started marketing myself again before the Life on Fire concept came about, before I moved into business coaching. Now, I had been doing Facebook marketing for a long time, but my vision and what happened with Life on Fire, that came to me because of taking action, and it came to me because of marketing. So Andrea, you're at this point, like I was describing a little bit before, where if you are going to kind of work on this and plan and plan and plan and try and just figure out what your next mission is, what your next purpose is. And it's one of those things where you'll get there, but you may not know how long it's going to take. It could be 6 months, it could be a month, it could be 2 years, right? Versus, get in the right energy, the right community, get inspired, see what's working for people. And as we talk about in the earlier sessions, we're going to talk about ideal customer. We're going to talk about how to narrow your focus and narrow your niche. And I've got a really, really good track record of helping people figure out where they should be, because it's a combination of your background, it's a combination of what you love to do and where your passion lies, but it's also a combination of what's marketable. If you can't reach them on YouTube with this video marketing, or you can't find them on Facebook to advertise, then it's really not a business, because a business is not a business without leads. So my point is, by getting involved in the program, taking action, just even if you're not clear on what you want to do, it doesn't hurt to get a video put together, to build a list, and interact with a market that you're interested in. You're never going to get stuck or pigeonholed into just one thing. You can always change or do different things, but to move forward with that action, it's actually going to help you get unstuck and help you figure this out way faster than kind of just looking inside and just trying to figure it out. And I've seen so many people do that, and I've done it myself, and it's just so much healthier and or faster, more profitable to just go in and just do a little bit of marketing and see what your new ideas are, see what hangs. I hate the saying throw spaghetti at a wall. It's more like you're going to throw a couple calculated pieces of spaghetti at the wall, and we want them all to stick. But it's just going to help you, get in that alignment faster, which is cool.
Nick, I love what you said, and thanks for speaking from your heart. You guys can feel that, right? So can I add to that, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Everyone write down conversation. Write down conversation. If you want to make it with any marketing right now, it's about having a conversation. People are not looking to be pitched to or sold to. We're having a conversation right now. It's about having a conversation with the market. Video is it's the next best thing to being in person. So if you can start becoming conversational, which is what I teach, and not being all fancy talk. Do you hear me talking fancy? No, but we sell, and we have people that invest with us with very high levels. So it's about having a conversation, adding value, and asking questions. As you do that, your brand and your niche will evolve. I didn't know I was going to be focusing on video marketing. I had to start where I was, and you have to start actually sharing your story. And I'll be sharing, I'll be in the program, I'll be actually teaching you how to do your superhero story, which actually does the selling for you in the positioning. So what connects you to your ideal clients is your story. And most people don't understand that, but it's actually vulnerability and showing, where you've been and how far you've come. You actually have something. Look, you were successful, you said, you started something out, now you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So you have a story of why you had that transformation and what happened. So you might be, helping other women with that. So anyhow, that's just my 2 cents for right now, but I hope that makes it, everyone write down conversation. You need to have a conversation.
It's such a great point. I love it. And we've got a question here too from Charlene. It's a great one. I work in the network marketing industry and started a few years ago. I don't want to do the old-fashioned marketing. I want to use coaching through video. And
Okay.
it's a great question, and it's a great statement. And it's one of these things where this is what's going to set you apart from a lot of people, because if people have any fear or resistance to getting on video, that's great, because for us that are willing to put in the time, go through Maria's training, get on video, you're always rewarded to do the things that other people aren't going to do. It's a barrier to entry, and it's going to help you get more traffic, and again, more leads in your industry equals more money. And then the other thing is that more leads equals more money equals more people that you're touching, more people that you're helping with your product and service. But the other thing is just that connection, because in network marketing, I've been there. About 10 years ago, or actually, shoot, God, time's flying. 12 years ago in college, I did network marketing, and I was very successful because I learned how to market. And the thing is that there's nothing worse than calling friends and family and hounding them because they didn't ask for my opportunity, right? I was pushing it on them. Versus if you can use video and you can attract people and you can have cast a very wide web, and you can have people that come to you and say, Charlene, I saw your video series and I'm so inspired, and I would love to know what company you're with, and I don't even care what company it is, I just want to work with you. It's a whole different environment, and it's so much more fun to attract your clients than to be out pounding the pavement selling. So it's just that's part of the beauty of this model. So yeah, it can definitely work
I
for you.
I
And
forgot to mention, I actually built, before I ever sold anything that was my own product or service. For those of you who don't have a product, remember I didn't have one either. I actually was an affiliate. I was a network marketer. I was in direct sales. And I built the business up to $100,000 a year. And then I attracted some business builders into my direct sales opportunity. And my 1099 was almost 168,000 for 1 year. I was getting checks for 12 to 18 grand a month coming to my door, but then they changed the compensation plan, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I decided to create a brand that no one could take away from me, and an email list. Your gold is in your email list. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You might find something tomorrow. You might have that aha moment in the shower like I do sometimes, or driving. So it's all about your branding. It's you Inc. You No one's going to be buying the opportunity. It's just a dead website. You have to sell you. You've got to sell your story. It's not selling, it's about sharing. We've got to position it. It is all about positioning. How is it that Nick and I are able to, get on the top stages, and we're, invited back, and we're, things are really exploding because we're doing the work. It's all about our positioning, and the video and the positioning and the branding is what, really helps that process. So again, it just takes courage. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to build it, build a foundation, and build a foundation that's solid. That's really what I teach, so no one can take it away from you. It's the site. You're going to learn marketing. You're going to learn how to market. You're going to be effective. You're not just going to be, tech tactics and techniques and the latest greatest shiny object syndrome. This is video. This is marketing. This is, being someone that, just is going beyond and wants to, do big things in the world. So anyhow, it's not for the faint of heart, but if you kind of know that you are kind of ready for that next phase of your life, then this might be for you.
Awesome. Very, very inspiring, encouraging, Maria. That's such good feedback, and cool. And so, guys, I do want to also just let you know that if you have any further questions about the program or anything, actually, Maria, would you mind putting, actually, no, I'll
Yes.
type it in the chat box. It's
Okay.
support@lifeonfire.com. And you guys, if you want to just jot that down, we're more than happy to answer questions. We are doing a big live event actually out here in San Diego tomorrow. So we're normally response in a couple hours. In this case, it might be response within about 24 hours. But we will definitely get back to you. We'll definitely get your questions answered. And the last thing too, I just want to say that if you guys would also just jot down real quick, November 6th is going to completely kick ass. November 6th, we have a world broadcast of our live stream on camera. Maria, myself, and the content she's going to share is going to, if you think this is good, this is only the beginning. So, Maria, can you share a little bit about November 6th?
November 6th, we're going to be doing a live stream. It's a 3-hour, if you've again enjoyed the last, let's see, how much time have we spent 2 hours and 11 minutes together. We're going to be, you're actually going to be able to see us. We're doing a live broadcast. Our team is flying in. They're going to be actually simulcasting it. So we're going to be bringing you just much more. And again, we want to bring you just the inspiration and information that will cause a transformation. We're not here to just give you, just information. We want you to have a transformation. So we're going to be, Nick and I, like in LA, we're going to be, again, talking about the latest, how to do this, why it's so important, and, why you want to be a part of it. So we're just going to be here to keep this conversation going, basically. We're here to, connect with you. We're here to build, it takes time to build trust and rapport. We're here to just, show you what's possible, who we are, and how, if you're with us, then, we're here to help.
All right. Well, very, very cool. It is
video marketing A to Z. It's video marketing A to Z, and we'll be going a little bit deeper.
Very cool. Yeah, video marketing A to Z. That's 6 o'clock Pacific on Wednesday, November 6th. We will definitely keep you guys posted. And I just want to I guess in closing, just really say thank you, Maria, for all of the generous content and information. Want to say congrats and welcome to all the folks that jumped on board. And I do also want to let you guys know we do have the first 5. So the first 5 we have Teresa Haldeman, we've got Lisha Kreitzer, we've got Vadim Hartsenko, Jan Dissel, and Diana Marchand. So welcome and congrats. And so it's really awesome that you folks take such fast, massive action. But just guys, keep in mind the hot seat call. Everyone can be on it and get access. And I want to encourage you guys, if you're not one of the first 5, we're doing all this stuff live. You're going to get all of us, Maria and myself, all live. We're going to help you get through the whole thing and help you get ranked in that first page. And we've got that really cool, for the first 50. So we've got, you can certainly hop on board with that. And the coaching, I've had a couple questions come back about, should I, can I wait to get the, access to this? And we're going to get started soon. You guys can check out the schedule online. And, so this is live training. So, we're going to do it live. So of course you've got to get in before we start it live. So definitely take us up on the offer. This is $1,000 off for you guys. So the coupon code is Firestarter in all caps. And again, any questions, support at Life on Fire. And you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And we're looking forward to catching up with you for the big live event on November 6th.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Honored to be here. Had a great time. Go forth and prosper. Let's do it.
All right. You guys take care. Thanks, Maria. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
See ya.